My name's blurry face and I care what you think. My name's blurry face and I...
What's up everybody? This is a video on how I do my beard colors and hot towel shaves. I'm going to show you step by step how I get everything done, coming from trimming the beard down, lining it up with the hot towel shave. After the shave I'm going to apply the color and I'll show you how it looks after the processing. He kind of messed up the height of the beard. This is the before shot right now. Kind of brought it low and we're going to see what we could get done. Here I'm using the classic 76. I'm going to trim down the beard first. That's how I like to start all my shape ups. This is a number 2 metal guard. I find it's pretty precise. You can see here in the slow-mo, it's getting all the hairs, and I like to comb down the hair with every single stroke so I can get as much as the hair as possible. I'm going to go in all the directions as it grows. I'm going to go sideways, whatever way that I could get it, and I'm going to stretch the skin so I could get around all the curves and the grooves of his face.
Damn, if I can find it.
On the chin, some people like to keep it a little bit longer. I like to use my wall designer clipper with the number 3 guard just to keep the length a little bit longer on the chin. In the soul patch area, I like to keep it kind of as even as I can, so I go a little bit shorter because it's a little bit thicker. Same with the mustache. You can see how thick the hairs are on this mustache, so I like to go a little bit lower to keep that darkness the same as possible as the sides, because the sides grow a little bit lighter. That's for most of my clients. A lot of people grow lighter hair on the sides rather than the mustache and the soul patch area, so I knock it down sometimes half a size. In this case it's just half a size, going down to 1.5 on the mustache. I start with the wall detailer. I'm just going to shape up around the back, right in front of the ear first, and then I start underneath the neck, starting in the center, and then making my way around, just double checking everything, making sure it's nice and even underneath where the jawline is. On the back of the neck, it's pretty sensitive. I know his skin turns pretty red, so I like to use my Slimline Pro. This detailer is really gentle on the skin, doesn't leave any red marks like my T-out liner would. My T-out liner is super sharp, so I don't want to use that in this area where I'm curving around where his ear is. I don't want to leave any red marks after. Right now I'm just lining up the top of the beard with the T-out liner. This is one of my sharpest hitting liners. I like to use this because it gives me a really nice line, a really good guide line before I hit it with the straight razor. I like to line up under the lip first, then on top of the lip. This just gives that mustache looking nice and crisp. The carbon blade on the T-out liner, it helps it from not overheating. Supposedly a carbon blade helps keep it cool, and it's ridiculously sharp. I've never had a T-out liner hit that hard.
Damn, if I can find it.
Right here I'm using the T-wide blade on the wall detailer just to get that sideburn nice and sharp.
If I can find it.
This is one of my favorite parts of the entire shave, the hot lather. These towels are at 175 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 80 degrees Celsius. That's what I set on my hot towel warmer, and I'll hit it with about 2 hot towels. And sometimes I even need 3 hot towels. For somebody who has a really thick beard, after the hot towel, I like to put on a pre-shave oil. This is castor oil mixed with tea tree oil. It helps lubricate the skin, keep it hydrated, and the blade just glides so easily across the skin. And then I'll put another layer on of this shaving cream lather. The blade is just gliding right across the skin, and it's getting a nice and close shave. Just to clean it up, I like to use this talc powder. This is Clubman powder, amazing. My clients love the smell of this stuff. Like this, the scent of this powder is pretty strong. It just helps to clean everything up. If you look really close, I left all the hair on the cheeks. I didn't shave any of the cheek hair so I could rip it out with this thread. The thread works great. After the shave's completely done, I like to mix my color up. This is level 1 matrix color with 10 volume developer. The first thing I do is just apply it inside the interior of the beard. I try to stay away from the lines as much as possible. I'm just putting it all on the inside and making sure I rub it in right to the skin. I'll shake up the brush that I use a little bit just so it gets down all the way under the beard to the skin. And then my favorite part is just finishing the color with just edging it up with the straight razor. You can see that the color is getting darker as the time goes by. And here it is. Here's the after. It's like super natural. It matches the color of the hair on his head, and you want to look as natural as possible so nobody could really tell that you enhance the beard by using beard color. Thank you for watching. Make sure you browse my channel, check out all my YouTube videos, and subscribe. You can pick up a lot of knowledge on how I get dog, just subscribe to my videos, dog. I need some viewers. I need some subscribers, man.